Yanjini we chire say yanjini nye adwuma. Adwene no nso nye adwuma. Ye pe chaos. Ekrom ha wo ho. Obroni wo ho. Okokota. The court sometimes is to teach. The court sometimes is to deter people. And the court sometimes is to set a law. Yenko court for revenge.
Alafo ya science when she shabio mensaka update bi amede bremo concern that Lumba case no. Eyenkofo bebre na adwen se court homo no ye the court e punish nipa. But the bitter truth about court is court e punish nipa. Court educate or inform or make sure say asem ba bibia wo se emfa no kre no nto no ye de no kre ato ho. Court make sure say society no emu ajo. Now when it comes to that Lumba Odobroni any akotua sewa omu case na ye wo team Odobroni na wo team akotua sewa ebimu kra to the extent say we develop hate for the other parties na no na enu aba be di nkomo chechim say omo dwen say court ne punish eye nipa no enye sa na court tie na me ne wo e ba be gist ni mu ye betie nsem ebobo ba eye court dan ni mo call homo no conversation akọ so wo hono me saka update na me di enu so bi brew na mom no answer e be kọ yensem no because so ye new viewer na subscribe ya me just so be subscribe like it show your comment ni mu na share video no na foforo into me enhwe bi enti without much delay what a court is about concerning that the Lumba any Odobroni case no yenhwe wi enfamra.
Court system is not to waste time. Okay? The judicial system no, is not there and a score and tokau. It is to teach society a lesson and also to bring peace into society. That's what the court is all about. So Ghana for general, it is a totally different when it comes to the law. Utimusa Ghana ni enimumra kura because we think we will do it. Of course. And so if the woman is still married, there are separation. There are people separated. There are people who are separate. You can still be married to somebody for 20 years if you like. Choose it if you want to. You can hold the person up and not give him divorce or not sign. That's your prerogative. Remember, say Emrano is not there for ordained purposes. So you see, Ghana ni adjurene say, yeah, me chani nyansan, me chirawa de. Lumba could have been separated. We went to be a can niope. Papa ni niho into be a can niope. You see, we tend to know what is going on in other people's life more than our own lives. Mihu gane niho yes I am mihu. But let's stick to what we know publicly. Ni ayenim one maame no eni ho biom. Aware is not marriage. It's not a marriage when you are absent from each other. Now say separation. It is deemed separated. There are people who are married legally, but they have a common law wife. Yamamuni mse emrana sisa womonso won. Emrano Ghana nkote na nkose asem se bekoso. Obi ewu oda ho no. You are taking case. Munim say let's make peace. The judge obetena asem I'm very much interested in the judge. The judge the judge rather see the two parties, resolve the issue. Without the judge making a judge, when you resolve the issue, when you come into agreement, you can arrive at agreement without going into the whole procedures. And yes, sir, you are wasting money, your own money. You are wasting taxpayers' money in case the person has to apply for legal aid. Naso Niska, it's a taxpayers' money. And the public don't like that. Who waste money on legal? Wow, legal fees is for people who are so ding. It's for those of you going around and emremu, there are stipulations and there are also considerations. Hey, Ghana for ni mumrau. You think emrano it is a way to say the muko ensio hune muko way bosomusono. The laws are not like that. You cannot force a person to get married. You can't force marriage. Untimi. So before the man died, we don't know the conversation which took place between those two people. But it was clear that the man was living with another man. The minute you live with another man after a 6 month, they are deemed as your common law partner. So a Chrome say, for example, me knowing immigration way kakrabia, ye read, you know. There are people who are legally married, but because of circumstantial situations, you can provide a date of separation, and they actually go to a lawyer to make it. Ghana former into se mu ena bema and make a decision about you, whether he has a wife, whether only and you know banon at you. There is a whole mile between the woman and the woman. Yes, I'm to kuruba akoso. There's a whole mile between the man and the woman. Inti, I am so sorry for some of you. Ghana, they said they Canada, Japan, and then I'm caught in Kaventela. But you will see when it got to the land of the living, you see how the case changed and turned. Because when we announced Canada, Japan, so as you see. It wasn't to punish Canada, Japan. Punish Canada. But the laws in these countries is not to punish people. It is to actually make an amend and to bring peace in between people. Between human beings. So for those of you, own court. Of course, we would be judging people. And remember, somebody is also trying to trial you too. Inti emra ye trial these two women. Let us keep clear. Nyesa wa ware anasa wonu ukunu etifie intino. You can just separate yourself from the husband and expect the husband to stay by themselves, especially when the man was also sick. Obi a star, so what? What did, like seriously? A money being so monso moi.
In that of was our video waiting, I am me or educating. I was saying a court system no a year juma. A young coffee be against a court hormone or the umudi din some money or me the punishing crophonia daddy. Now of war, yes, sister, ye mammy, ababe narrati, say court no, and yes, an a court new pretty. Now of war. Ye the yes sister ye mammy in some no two and chana feed your baby and come of course or courtroom ho. A man for more witness ebino. Bakwa babo and tebe din komo na wutie in some more can. That's all to move say the case is still casing. Yes, video no na out of war. Mammy who's wondering shall comment.
And you know his official name is Calvin Chandler. And I say, yes, I know when pa. And I must say, were you there when Calvin was born? No hobby. And a Calvin, you won't know. I say, Calvin, you won in 1994. No, no more dear, or 1996. Ain't no one you. And on beside say, now wouldn't him the that the Lumba, ever one bapenny, no be friend Calvin Chandler, instead of so be friend Calvin for soup. And I say, ni brother, secret be or why, and young Fana, eba babon saying, ain't you know, I wanted dear, she doesn't know, or Munchaso. And on beside say, were you there when DL relocated to Germany? And I say yes. Now, ye besan is assembly, your mamma was just a emotional kakra. And to lawyers and man time say, on fan relax say. Well, and your mamma was having coma, or you're very emotional. As a ain't no one. And on business, when did that Lumba relocated to Ghana? And I say somewhere around 2013. And Oba Ghana. And on business say, Obekai. Dia oba Ghana no o say hu no and o say onim time onim se maybe beba on be kwa kodi court akoniaba it is that date ni de wan fan to wan tran to it one day won kai and on be say did you saw him within a year of relocation and o say wono na o shepe ne ma de ba o sa ba Ghana the fear what try hills no e hwa no wote and o say so is it possible you came in 2014 o say I don't remember on kai. And I'm saying, I said, do you remember the first time you saw Odobroni? And I say yes, or Kaipa, a yada won the Bapany friend junior. Now I cried the 5 months, and Oba Ghana has say. And on Bizan say, and did you know it was a brother that the Lumba relocated to Ghana? No? And I will bewo yana. And I say yes, or you're sure, because Senanko was Germany, and Kawam Bizan say, on ship near maybe near the other. And on Bizan say, aside first child, no, what's a wound second child? And I say yes, obe hu akra no 5 months because ye de ne to ne maame amesa. And na ne maame amesa anso ni wonti no. Na wo se wo ba, e be hwa akra. ɛna ɔmo bisa ne sɛ na amesa no na ɔte ase wo hu akra na ɔse nipa wawu December na 24 years there ebe de wo hu akra no ɛno nti ɛna ɔno kra nam so ma ne ba Ghana because no emotional sɛ ne bra wo no ɔde na to ne maame a wa free mu ɛna ɔmka sɛ so you represented your mom at that time wo na agye ne mu ma wo maame ɛna ɔse ɛnyɛ saa bra no nko a ne free da ne maame wu ye no Daddy Lumba afa ne sɛ ne maame nti on de wo gyina mu sɛ ne maame dadadada ɛnyɛ ne nko ana wo ba be and so you did same for all the 3 children and was yes the background na your friend Brimpomano ya wo no 3 weeks pepe no ba Ghana ha say and at twins no so no ya wo no wa ba Ghana ha say na mom kwadwo ketwa no and a went to me amba and on bisa ne say na se wonim se enkra no wo mo nyina ya wo mo Tantra Hills and I say there be some of them eye katachie awo ya kwadwo de wo mo ewo wo East Legon na omo maka no ene ebewo wo mo ewo Tantra Hills preacher was any brother ni relocating from Tantra Hills to East Legon in 2016 and I say yes I don't know but if you ho bibia ni ade no on etoto onema ko East Legon efie ho and omo ka cha ni say ene eye DL ene odobro ni enhyehyeye ni ade no ye maame akoso abrempoma play a very big role in them and I say odoni nua no ni nua na boa no akwan bebrebe so eno nti ni nua ne de bibi obeye bia no o support no eno mo ka chen say you told the court you were present at akosiam se wane maame ye na say eno say ai oba Ghana se wo ba be boa ni nua be ma Daddy Lumba ama na yensiwie enye say bia wo ba say bia akosia se wo ba be boa ne say wo ba be yensiwie eno mbisa ne say na se wo so wonim say ensiwie no performed by spouse near Busiafo ni ade and say oh no I don't know much about Ghana laws but me brother any Busiafo bi ekoye nsiwie e wo ye maame akoso ase wa ne maame eye ase and I say oh we shall get there but I tell you say DL anye nsiwie da e wo na ye maame so ka say wo boa enye no kure DL eye nsiwie and I mo ka che ne say o ka che ye say abura akoso ase wa ba Ghana se wo ba be yensiye no na woni net Tantra Hills efie ho eno ase ai na woni na e wo ho na empo odobroni ene na danfo bi a ye friend Linda ene wo mo house help bi a friend wo fa e ba ho se eye Daddy Lumba asoma odobroni ene sa ankrofo no se wo mo mra mesiesie efie ho emfa mama se wa enti no mo mo kwan e ma wo mo ye se adwuma no e ma ma se wa etena ho and service and say then at the time na odobroni enye cleaner and ya maame akoso abrempoma say on kan the baby ada say odobroni enye cleaner onye cleaner and na niema na ode ba ye say omomfa pepa ho nsiesie ho mfa ma ye maame say wa and on bisa say na how long and ye maame say wa etna Tantra Hills one was say days ne de on kai and on ka che ne say na so ba
for some video where still na no case no gusu eko na one shocking thing about this ni say omuyan ka same when wie ya Daddy Lumba omuyan see ene is a Daddy Lumba why legend on earth, legend in music, legend in mbasem, afidi a legend in mortuary. Wow. Out of war enye easy ma me fa munsi wa ha na afidi ma me hu aricho comment ni mu pedi omo bobo so no need in some more wotete no and then a year opinion concerning it ebi mo ka se o at the end of the case no ebekwa ama team first wife and I said team original wife ebi mo so ka se odobroni na tina Daddy Lumba ho. Let me know your take in the comments. Subscribe here so I may just subscribe like it try your comments ni mu share video no ye the more updates eba wa queen.